Kirstie was searching in Hertfordshire with transatlantic lovebirds, mobile apps manager Lauren and husband Paul, an IT salesman. It was when Paul made a business trip across the pond that this fairy tale romance took hold.
I stayed in Lauren's apartment block and we were locked out. Then Lauren sort of came down to let her friends in.
And then we ended up hanging out a few different times, and 8 months later I moved to Amsterdam to be with him.
Then we moved here.
So from England and America via Amsterdam, with a quick detour to get married in France, these two have finally chosen to settle around St Albans and have a future career plan in mind.
We love markets, whether they're antique markets or food markets or farm markets.
I think someday we'd even love to have our own market stall, but in our spare time when we're not working, we love to go on walks with our dog Moose.
Lauren may be loving English life, but there's still enough to remind her of home.
I've gotten Paul to join a 10-pin bowling league because I've loved bowling for a lot of my life.
Lauren's actually been headhunted by local teams, she's so good. And hopefully there may be a new team member sometime.
We'd like to start a family, and that's the reason why we want to look for a bigger house.
I did grow up in the Chicago suburbs where homes are really large for not much money at all, so I'm just terrified of having this little cottage and feeling crouched into this little home.
Garden, character. We've invested in a corner sofa that sort of needs to fit the new house if possible, and a dining table with 6 chairs.
Even with a big budget of £525,000, balancing character and size is difficult, and the wish list doesn't stop there.
3 bedrooms, definitely.
We've got 1 car at the moment, but I think it'll be important to have space for 2.
The commute is really important to me, really looking and hoping for 1 hour door-to-door.
Not that they've viewed any properties in person. They're all about a more high-tech tour.
So while we've looked at loads of houses online, we've actually never viewed a house in person in the UK. We need some experts in here to really show us the ropes.
Those ropes might tie you in knots, Kirstie.
I know, I think they're in for a real shock in this search.
Our homes are smaller, less purpose-built. That is my worry. We are on a house hunt, and some people come to it with enormous corner sofas, which they insist on keeping. True. So you've come from places where they have great properties.
Yeah.
You need a good commute to King's Cross. Yeah. And you need a garden for Moose, the dog.
Yes.
Driveway, I think that's key as well.
I'm not looking at you.
We have 1 car right now. We will have 2
on the way.
eventually.
OK, so yeah, the parking is the big issue, but so is the sofa, so is the table, so is the geography, so is the commute.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But the fact is that you need my help. These are delicious coffees, but we need to drink them up and we need to get on with it.
All right.
I suspect that won't be the last coffee of the day for you.
Nope, I'm hunting for an elusive blend of American and Dutch, grown on English soil. For their absolute maximum of £525,000, Paul and Lauren are after a minimum of 3 bedrooms with a mix of old English character for Paul
And American-style space for Lauren,
Both parking and the commute to London are key.
as is a garden for Moose the dog.
You're looking very chipper today.
I've been practicing my Gangnam Style. So I've got the couple who've never seen a single house in the UK, are coming from Amsterdam and Chicago, are blown away by what they have to spend on how little. They're not tricky themselves, you understand. It's the circumstances which make them tricky.
Come on.
You'll need some tricks up your sleeve, Kirstles, if you're going to find Lauren and Paul a home with the space of America and the charm of Holland in the perfect English location.
Long term, these two like the idea of running their own market stall, so where better to bring them than one of the loveliest market towns in the country, Berkhamsted.
Location?
Location seems great.
Do you want to have a look?
Yes.
Great. That's the attitude we like.
Let's do it.
Good start.
That's the easy bit, Pip. Although I do think this terraced townhouse should fit them both. On the ground floor, it's full-length living, from the lounge through dining to kitchen, perfectly open and light for Lauren and plenty of character features for Paul. The master bedroom and bathroom are on the first floor. Then upstairs, another 2 bedrooms, plenty of room for visiting or future family. Then, it's in the dog-friendly garden where the secret weapon lies. This cabin could be extra living space or an office space if their market stall idea materialises. Commuters keep prices in Berkhamsted buoyant, but though it's on offer at over $525,000, I think we could bring it in on budget.
When I walked in, I was really excited, but now I'm thinking about like the practicality of everything, and I'm feeling a little bit cramped.
Personally, I think this is a great entertaining space because it's so open plan.
Do you want to look upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
If this expansive open plan's too small for Lauren, I'm worried the bedrooms won't put that fear to rest.
Oh, this is a good size.
It's
Low?
a little low.
Oh, the ceilings.
I just really hate the ceilings.
This is the first house Lauren has ever seen in the UK. And compared to Chicago, it's tiny and 3 times the price. This is really charming. It's one of the best houses I've seen in ages. This is actually a really strong house.
The garden cabin has a big job to do if this house is going to feel spacious enough.
I'm just worried about our corner sofa fitting.
It's obviously as sharp a shock as I feared it might be in terms of size.
That's exactly how I was feeling with the low ceilings and the limited storage, single bathroom. I mean, this is great though.
It's on the market at £525,000.
It's workable.
It could be possible.
This has been a bit of a shock, but it's not a no.
I wouldn't say it's a no.
But I'm certainly not hearing a yes.
Come on.
All right.
Onwards and upwards, perhaps. Phil Spencer?
Hello? Hello? Sorry, I think it's not great reception your end.
We're now in the historic market town of Hertford to see if bigger is better. And Phil's with me to help me balance out my couple's slightly conflicting desires.
This house does currently lack some external charm, although it does have some internal charm.
Let's go check it out.
Well, with a name like that, it's certainly on a quality street.
Life is like a box of chocolates, Phil, and here they get all the variety they're after, and across 4 floors. At street level, this 19th century gas workers' cottage has a large full-width lounge, fulfilling their taste for space. Upstairs is a bit of a mishmash, 3 bedrooms and an ensuite across the top 2 floors. The basement kitchen has more than enough room for a table. Alternatively, the adjacent study could be converted to designated dining. The garden needs turf for Moose the dog, but has off-street parking and room for a further extension. Considering all this, plus being almost £69,500 under budget at £455,500, I'm hoping their international inclinations are more than fulfilled.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot more space.
I think I see the potential, but I think I'm staying tempered until I see the rest of the house.
Yeah, I want to see the rest of the house.
OK, I'm going to take Lauren downstairs.
There's lots of space to love here, and I think the kitchen could clinch it.
What we have here is fantastic kitchen, but it could be more fantastic because look at this.
I think for me, I hate that the kitchen is down in the basement.
Oh, basement kitchens, you don't have those, do you? OK.
And I was all geared up to sell the extension potential. Phil, you're going to have to work double hard.
So you've got a couple of little bedrooms and then the master here.
Wow. I think those 2 bedrooms are quite small. You'd have to make that into 1 bedroom.
Yeah. The bedrooms, I guess, are the compromise in this house because the living space is huge.
Yeah, I think the first floor is really nice.
But we need to find them a whole house, not just 1 floor.
How do you get on downstairs?
Well, it's difficult, Phil. We're used to Victorian houses and basement kitchens, and it's not in her DNA to go down to the depths of the house and see a kitchen.
But it's a nice big kitchen, it opens out to the yard.
I know.
You do look sad. No, there's no need for you to be sad. Actually, you've got to help her.
Yes, Phil, and you're supposed to help me.
It's just not my favorite. For us, I think we'd have to do something to literally every single floor, including the garden.
It's too much against it.
Yeah.
There's just really nothing I love about this house as it stands.
You think Kirstie's got to do better?
You are so unhelpful.
Unhelpful I may be, dearest, but I'm afraid it's true.
I know I've got a lot of work to do. So for my final throw of the dice, I'm keeping them in historic Hertford, with the property providing an extra few hundred square feet for Lauren, but a compromise for Paul.
This is not a charming period property. Is that okay?
Absolutely. I'm open to it.
Good man, something has to give.
And this house will give them plenty. This 70s terrace is huge, with off-street parking. Coming in through the hall, you're into this open-plan lounge with more than enough space for their corner sofa and dining table, meaning this cooking-only kitchen is a great size and has spectacular views out onto the River Lee. The vista at the back's pretty special too, and the garden's great for Moose the dog, large, turfed and enclosed. This is the only house I'm showing them with 4 bedrooms. It may lack Paul's period charm, but this is a lot of house in a great area, and it's 25 grand under budget at £500,000. Let's face it, I'm just crossing my fingers.
That is a nice sized kitchen.
Love the counter space.
OK, you are looking so much happier, Lauren, than you were yesterday. Dining area suitable for a large table. Sitting room suitable for a large corner sofa.
No, this is a good space.
Great space.
Wooded area.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Super lovely.
£500,000 asking price.
Okay.
Okay.
There are 4 bedrooms upstairs.
4.
Yeah?
Wow.
This could be the one, Kirstie.
Ready to see more.
You are so ready to see more. Lauren, I've never seen anyone so ready to see more.
And there's almost 300 square feet more here than at the last property.
Really good sized rooms.
Really good sized room, yeah. It's a good contender.
More along the lines of what I grew up with.
Yeah.
It's working for Lauren, but I'd say the Berkhamsted townhouse better suited Paul. This may call for an international peace treaty.
I should think at the moment they both feel quite conflicted because she just lit up when she came in this house. It obviously spoke to her.
I think you're dying inside because you want the house in Berkhamsted more.
Obviously this feels more like an American house. But Paul wanted a period property and this is not a period property.
One of them is going to have to give.
Lauren, you're still grinning.
Yeah, I think the house is lovely. I think Paul's dying inside a little bit.
Is he dying inside?
Yeah.
I think this house ticks all of the practicality boxes. I just have this feeling about Berkhamsted and that other house.
Well, why don't we go back to Berkhamsted? And then you two can arm wrestle or, you know, like...
Do you think you got it?
Joust or whatever you have to do.
Suddenly, I've gone from a hopeless search to 2 in the running. But at this rate, they might need a house each. Decisions need made, and quickly.
Lauren and Paul would like a second look at property 1, the townhouse in Berkhamsted.
Now she's viewed a few houses, I'm hoping that what Lauren thought was too small, she'll now see is rather charming.
Oh, it is cozy. It is smaller, but it feels more like home, I think.
It's us.
Yeah, I think so too.
That could be the sound of that international agreement being reached.
I think we definitely want to take some measurements down here to see if we can keep our furniture.
OK, right, let's do this. I am just saying now that I intensely disapprove of anyone who buys furniture before they buy a house.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to knock that out in order for it to work in here.
Do you want it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Let's go find a pub.
That's quite the turnaround. Amazing what a few viewings and a cosy fire can do.
It's on the market at 525. They had an offer of 5.5 yesterday, and I have reason to believe they would accept 5.15.
I think we're okay with 5.15.
Yeah. That's what we're thinking of going in at.
Simon, it's Kirstie. Is there any hope that your vendor would accept an offer of £515,000?
That's 10 grand under asking. No wonder they look nervous.
Right, OK, fire it. What's happened? OK. OK, thanks, Simon. OK, bye. He hasn't been able to get hold of the sellers of the house, but it's OK. These things happen. We will hear tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not going to say this is in the bag, but I'm going to say that I am pretty confident that you have bought yourself a little piece of UK history.
Thanks. It's Cheers.
Cheers.
Lauren and Paul's search was a toughie. Lauren was used to supersized American houses, whereas Paul, he wanted a bit of English country charm. But they did put an offer on the very first house that we showed them. And I've been told there's been quite a lot of reconfiguring going on.
I think this is the one. Anybody home? Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Very nice. Oh, well.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see the house.
Come in.
So this is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Kirstie was very proud about finding us.
Oh, good.
You did good.
You've only been here, what, just over a year?
Just over a year.
And have you done much?
Loads.
Yeah.
Loads, yeah, we've been busy. We've been busy.
They sure have. Downstairs, the living area has been remodeled to suit their lifestyle, complete with new fireplace and a smart fitted kitchen. The exterior has had a full makeover with reconfigured garden, new windows, and they've even replaced the roof. The entire house has been painted from top to bottom, outside and in, including the floors.
We painted them all white.
Okay.
Which is great with a dog, but at least you see the dirt and you can clean it quick.
It's very cool. I've been in my house for 2 years and I still haven't got the right pictures up on the wall. Did you buy it with the expectation of doing it all?
Yeah.
Kirstie didn't find you a pup.
No,
She did good. She did good.
I hate to admit it, but she did. And I know she was keen to know what happened to that all-important sofa.
The supersized sofa, I remember, was causing issues. In fact, wasn't it influencing property decisions?
No. It's a comfy sofa. We luckily made it fit upstairs.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. We made it work.
How did you get it upstairs?
We had to cut the banister.
You start chopping the furniture up on day one.
So it was a bit stressful. And I was
like-
like, where have we just moved? Nothing fits. But we made it work.
But can I have a look around? I'd love to see some more.
Definitely.
Well, cutting the banister was a bit extreme, but it has allowed them to turn what was previously a bedroom into this cosy hangout space.
We prefer the TV up here so that downstairs is a purely social space, and this is kind of where we retreat after dinner or whatnot.
Did you have people around?
Yeah, we're quite social.
So that whole side of things has worked out well. You've settled in, you feel?
Yes. We were still meeting people, of course, but it has a very homely feel in Berkhamsted. Just the vibe is great. Just everybody's super nice.
And how about the commute?
I actually love my commute. I actually enjoy that the train's a little bit longer than it was from St. Albans.
I've never heard someone say that they enjoy their commute.
It's like me time, right? You know, so it's nice. Yeah, I'm actually sad when the train pulls in because it's over.
Well, it's great to see that after only a year here, it's so far so good for this pair.
Any idea what you put into the house altogether?
43 grand.
Okay.
Not that anyone's counting, but yeah.
Wait, it's home?
Yeah, it's home, and it's worth every penny.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, or pence. Can I say penny here?
Yeah, I think you can. I knew what you meant.
Okay, good.
It's been a sound investment. In the end, they purchased it for $510,000, with the seller knocking $5 grand off due to the roof work required. Having spent 43 so far, it's recently been valued between £575,000 and £600,000. Most importantly, they have a home they can be proud of.
Is that it? Is it finished? Or are there bits you still like to do?
Pretty much. I think what we're going to want to do is probably do some bifolding doors at the back eventually, but not the priority because we don't have the money for it yet.
And now the house is looking 5-star, they've moved on to their next pet project, just as they'd always planned.
We started up our little market stall venture, gourmet hot dogs.
Okay.
And yeah, we've just started it up and seeing how it goes.
And what makes a significantly better hot dog than a normal hot dog?
I'd be telling you all our secrets. And Lauren's actually prepping inside, so yeah, if you want to
I'll stay for a hot dog. Oh, Moose comes as well.
Moose is hungry.
So am I. There's literally no stopping these two, and I can't help admire them for making it all happen.
Is that about right?
That's good.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
really good, yeah.
My first vegan sausage.
You're natural.
Do you want a job?
Well, there's no harm in having a plan B.
Well, I can't claim any responsibility or success on the house, because I think Madam would have something to say if I claimed. But I can claim a relative amount of success on making a vegan sausage.
Well done.
Very nice to come and see you. Thank you for having me. It's been a real delight. Well, it's brilliant that Lauren and Paul have found a place to house them, Moose the dog, and the oversized sofa. The house looks absolutely first class, and the area too works really well for the new business.